Welcome to Dash Cam Diaries. Here, we showcase real-life traffic moments to help everyone learn important lessons, improve driving skills, and build greater awareness of road safety. Our goal is not to shock or sensationalize, but to remind us all, every small choice on the road matters. Watch, learn, and drive safely with us.
A young woman swerved recklessly, cutting in front of a car as if she were the queen of the road without a crown. Not only that, after nearly causing a collision, she even shot a fierce glare at the driver as if saying, "What are you looking at?" But life has a funny way of balancing things out. Karma Express delivery arrived early. Just a few seconds later, she stumbled and fell right in front of another car, slipping like she stepped on a banana peel. Respecting others on the road is respecting yourself. Drive with mindfulness and patience. It brings you safety. Acting aggressive or confrontational only invites quick and unpleasant consequences. With a lightning-fast dodge worthy of Spider-Man's reflexes, he narrowly escaped death in the blink of an eye. Just watching it is enough to make your heart skip a beat. Traffic situation commentary. A Lexus driver, seemingly daydreaming in broad daylight, swerved uncontrollably. Unable to react in time, he struck a pedestrian from behind, causing serious injuries. A single moment of carelessness led to devastating consequences. A truck driver changed lanes like flipping a textbook page, but forgot the most important chapter: checking the side mirrors. As a result, the truck sideswiped a nearby car, leaving the smaller vehicle badly scraped with no chance to react. A regrettable accident caused by nothing more than a missed glance. Advice: with great size comes great responsibility. When driving a truck or any large vehicle, always check carefully before changing lanes, so every move keeps the road safe, not chaotic. An impatient container truck attempted a reckless overtake, ignoring safety and common sense altogether. In the chaos, a smaller truck was forced off the road and tumbled straight into a drainage ditch, leaving the scene looking more like a demolition derby than a public road. All it took was one selfish move to turn a peaceful drive into a disaster. Advice: overtaking should never be a gamble with other people's lives. Always assess carefully, wait for the right moment, and overtake only when it's absolutely safe, because a few seconds gained aren't worth a lifetime of regret. A breathtaking moment unfolded as a truck got stuck right in the middle of a railway crossing. The driver, clearly flustered, scrambled desperately to find a way out while the train loomed ever closer. Every second felt like an eternity, with tension thick enough to cut with a knife. Never try to race a train. When approaching railway crossings, slow down, stay alert, and never stop on the tracks. Because when it's train versus truck, the train always wins. Respect size, respect distance, respect life. Always stay alert, avoid risky maneuvers, and remember, when facing larger vehicles, caution isn't weakness, it's wisdom that saves lives. A small truck lost control and flipped onto its side, skidding across the road like a clumsy turtle on ice. Luckily, no other vehicles were caught up in the chaos, but the scene was a harsh reminder that even small mistakes can tip the balance, literally. Advice: speed and weight don't forgive carelessness. Always maintain proper speed, load balance, and full concentration when driving, because staying upright is easier than flipping your life upside down. A container truck lost control and crashed straight into a residential house, turning a peaceful home into an instant disaster zone. The sheer force of the impact left walls crumbled and hearts racing. proof that when a giant loses its balance, the consequences are anything but small. Driving heavy vehicles requires double the caution and triple the responsibility. Always control your speed, stay focused, and be prepared for emergencies. Reversing without awareness can turn a simple move into a disaster. Always check your surroundings carefully. Use mirrors and backup cameras if available, because gravity always wins, and the fall is never forgiving. Size doesn't grant immunity. Whether you're big or small, road respect is universal. Always keep a safe distance, especially around large vehicles, because a second is worth every patience is worth hours of fixing dents and egos. A motorbike crashed head-on into a taxi, like a missile with very poor aim. The impact was sharp and sudden. A loud thud, a flurry of movement, turning a normal street corner into an instant emergency scene. One reckless move and 2 lives thrown into chaos. A bicycle crashed head-on into an electric taxi, turning a peaceful street into a mini stunt show. Luckily, despite the unexpected bicycle meets bumper moment, the cyclist only suffered minor injuries, a small miracle considering the situation. Keeping a safe distance isn't just polite, it's survival. Always leave enough space to react, because even a quick stop can turn dangerous when you're hugging someone's bumper. A car with both tires completely flat kept crawling down the road, driven by a daredevil who clearly believed, where there's a will, there's a way, even if the way is full of sparks and shredded rubber. The scene was half impressive, half terrifying, and 100% a bad idea. Advice: driving with flat tires isn't brave, it's reckless. If your tires are damaged, pull over immediately. Continuing to drive not only destroys your car, but also puts yourself and others at serious risk. On a slippery road, speed becomes your worst enemy. One wrong move, one careless push of the pedal, and suddenly you're no longer driving your car. Your car is driving you. It's not about how fast you go, it's about whether you make it home safely. Advice: when the road is slippery, control your speed before it controls you. Slow down, keep a firm grip on the steering wheel, and remember, safe driving isn't about rushing, it's about arriving. Traffic situation commentary. A truck was stopped on the road at night, but before anyone could react, another truck came barreling from behind and crashed hard into it. The darkness, the speed, and the lack of warning combined for a brutal collision that lit up the night for all the wrong reasons. car was cruising down the road, with its door wide open, flapping like a confused bird trying to take off. Not only was it a hilarious sight, but also a major hazard. One wrong bump, and that door could have caused chaos for nearby vehicles. Advice: before hitting the road, make sure everything and everyone is properly secured. A closed door isn't just about comfort, it's about safety for you and everyone around you. A parked car sat casually by the roadside, with its door swung wide open like it was inviting disaster to step right in. In crowded traffic, that one open door became a dangerous obstacle, just waiting to cause a crash or a nasty sideswipe. A heartbreaking moment unfolded when a woman tried to cut straight across a roundabout instead of following the proper lanes, a shortcut that cost her everything. In just a blink, a place meant to guide traffic safely turned into the scene of a tragedy. Shortcuts on the road often lead to dead ends, sometimes permanent ones. Traffic rules aren't there to inconvenience us. They exist to protect lives. Always follow the flow. A heart-stopping moment unfolded as a truck lost its brakes while descending a mountain pass, picking up terrifying speed with no way to stop. Just when disaster seemed inevitable, a container truck from the opposite lane bravely swerved over, using its own massive weight to block and slow the runaway truck, turning a nightmare into a miraculous save. Advice: on steep descents, check your brakes before you even start moving, not when it's too late. And sometimes, a little courage and quick thinking from fellow drivers can turn what could have been tragedy into an incredible story of heroism. A bus made a reckless overtake, squeezing through traffic like it was late for a rocket launch. Except this wasn't a movie, and dozens of lives were at risk. Inches away from disaster, other drivers had to brake hard to avoid a massive pileup. One impatient move almost turned the whole road into a tragedy. Advice: driving a bus means carrying not just people, but their futures. Always prioritize safety over speed, because being late is better than never arriving at all.